replying to.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, now we're here. I think. Let's try this again. Hold on. Hold on. Let's just see if this is working. Oh my god. Oh. What? I need to delete this. Oh my god. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Stop. 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 No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I am live, I guess, now. Let's just see if it's... Okay, wait. Okay, okay, okay. I guess it's working. I have no idea. I've never used YouTube Live before, so... Uh... Yeah, we're here. Oh my god, I can't even with this computer sometimes. Okay, am I able to access the chat? Okay, I have an excellent connection. That's helpful, I guess. Okay. Sec. I need to find a way to like manage this on my phone. And to share it. I need to figure out how to share the stream. Oh, this is why I don't do YouTube Live. This is why I do Twitch. Because it makes sense. Okay, yeah. One sec. Give me 1 minute. One sec. Okay, there's that. Now we have to share to Snapchat. Okay. Okay, now we're here. Now we're here. Okay, so right now it's just halftime for the Washington-Texas game. It's currently tied, 3 scores apiece, 21-21. Both offenses have looked really great. Washington's defense kind of surprised me today, though, so far in the first half of this game. They came out really strong, and yeah, no, they just they surprised me a bit. So, I mean, they got Texas 3 and out first part of the game. So I was genuinely surprised about that. I was kind of expecting Texas to, especially because they have the ball first, I was expecting them to kind of make the first move there, but they did not. Can you guys hear what's going on with the through my headphones? Can you hear what's going on in my headphones? All right. Halftime should be over soon. So right now we're just gonna chill for a little bit. But if anyone has anything they want to talk about with regards to the game, uh, shoot your thoughts my way. But I moved on here because I got banned on Twitch for 48 hours. So, um, yeah. So we're here now. We're here. We're here. I'd like to apologize to those in advance who got the notifications that I went live like 20 times. I'm really sorry about that. Uh, it's okay though. It's okay. It's fine. Um, when will this game start back up again? I just want to say hi. That'd be good too. I don't really know how YouTube Live works, so do you guys like? Does it? Is there anything I should know about YouTube Live? Since I'm using this, is there like just anything specific, like anything that would make it more fun? I don't know. Like it's not really much different from Twitch, is it? Like I mean, again, I don't know. Like I legit don't know. So we're all going on this journey together. I guess for those of you that are here, I got a. So I wanted to kind of have this as more of a surprise, and I was gonna have this originally be used for my audio, uh, for the stream, but unfortunately I couldn't find the right cord in retail, like in the retail stores, like Best Buy, Walmart, Target. Uh, so I'm currently waiting to do an online order from Walmart to get the cord, and that's not supposed to come in until uh, January 19th or something like that, or January 9th, January 19th, same difference. But the gift I got was it's a Christmas gift. It's a microphone. It's a little podcast microphone, so that way and the stand just came out of the ground. Sorry. It's a work in progress to say the least. So yeah, but that's the mic. And yeah, I was hoping to surprise you guys with like better sound quality because this thing, I don't really know how good the sound quality is on this thing, but yeah. So um, plus also, I mean, I think it adds a different kind of touch. I feel like just having a mic. So but yeah, no. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for the Christmas present. Greatly appreciate it. Oh yeah, but is there anything else you guys want to talk about while we're waiting on the second half of the Cotton Bowl? I can't show you guys the game because of Twitch. So I think I might have gotten a little too cocky with Twitch. And yeah, Twitch humbled me today. So yeah. that's like the best way I can sum that up. I got severely humbled by Twitch. But it's okay. No, we found another way. We found another way to be here and watch the game and talk about the game. So, yeah. I mean, I'm a little annoyed at Twitch because, like, I got new followers and I was starting, like, the chat was just starting to get active. And then Twitch, like, just suspended my account. So, yeah, that was a little annoying. So I'm hoping, like, I mean, it's my first strike, so I should be fine. But I'm still kind of new to this, so we'll see what happens. Okay, maybe you just can't actually hear. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we can do that. All right, it's looking like we're going into the third quarter now. So right now the pass yards right now, Washington has the clear edge. They have 255 passing yards versus Texas has 97 passing yards, and Texas has the edge on the rush game, the run game. They have 116 rushing yards versus Washington's mere 50 rushing yards. I mean, after watching like the first half of the game, Washington's gotten most of those rushing yards, like just to try to convert on fourth down. They haven't really done too much with the run game. They're very pass-heavy offense, so I mean, these stats are kind of expected. But Washington is also has more of an advantage right now with the penalties. They have one penalty versus Texas's 6 penalties. All right, so we're gonna go back. Okay. All right, let's see what happens here. Washington just received the ball. We missed that while I was talking about the stats. All right, so let's see what Washington does here on this first play. Texas has 4 linemen right now lined up against Washington's offensive line. Penix goes for the short pass play, gets about 9 yards. I feel like all Washington does is attack, so Texas right now, their defense, they have 4 linemen up there, and then they have, like, everyone else is playing in a defensive back or safety position on 2nd and 1. I think they're expecting a big pass play, but Washington does another short pass to the outside. They convert, get the first down. They're currently at the 43-yard line. Washington's at their own 43-yard line. All right, Texas had a lineman move. Oh, they almost blitz him, but Penix held on to the ball, and he got the first down. He slid in for the first down. Pressure on Penix came from the outside, but there's a nice gap down the middle for Penix to hold on to the ball and then run through. All right, Washington runs the ball this time. They gain 1 yard off that play. They ran it right up the middle. Um, Running it down the middle with against this Texas defense is not the most effective play unless there's a nice gap. But you don't really see that a lot with this Texas line, with this Texas defensive line. So. All right, it looks like Penix is going for a long pass. Nope, short pass to the outside. Oh, and there's no gain on the play. All right, right now for Washington, it's 3rd and 8. They're still on their own 43-yard line. So, or no, I'm so sorry. Wait, no, they're on Texas's 48-yard line. But Penix throws, he gets first down. They're moving further into field goal range and close to the red zone. Takes about 6 seconds when they're doing like a mid-range. When Penix is doing a mid-range pass, it takes about 6 seconds for that play. Whenever he does a short pass, it takes about, like, short pass to the outside, it takes about 2 seconds to do that play. Washington converts again after that short pass to the outside. And Washington currently sits at Texas's 19-yard line. Texas makes a couple of quick substitutions for their offensive linemen. I think Texas might try to blitz him here. And Penix throws in for a touchdown. Jalen McMillan catches it for the touchdown. Penix just threw an absolute dart right down the middle. There's a couple points in that play where I honestly thought that Penix is going to get tackled. That offensive line is really helping Penix right now. It is really helping him a lot. They're protecting him so well. I mean, it really shows like the importance of the offensive line for the quarterback, because that offensive line, when they're protecting the quarterback properly, gives them more time to make big plays. And Washington is a team of big plays. Oh my God, he just threw it right in between the two safeties. It was great. It was a great play. Great play by Washington and that offense right there. All right, right now we're watching a Taco Bell ad with Devontae Adams while we wait for the kickoff. All right, so okay, hold on. Why can I not see the statistics of the game? It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of how many plays that took for Washington to get down the field. I think they only had to convert on third down once. I think it took them 10 plays to get down the field. I think it took them 10. A majority of those are passing plays. Mostly short passes. 2 long passes. I want to say they had 2 runs. I want to say there was 2 runs. Okay. Okay, serious question though. What is with Megan Thee Stallion being in all of these ads? I just don't understand. Where did this come from? I mean, I haven't heard her make a new song in forever. I've seen her in more ads than she's made songs recently. So I don't know. Like, just now she was in a Planet Fitness ad, and then she was in the ad for the Paris Olympics too. And there's a few other ones. Honestly, after the Michigan game, I'm kind of surprised that Blake Corum didn't get the offensive MVP. I mean, no discredit to J.J. McCarthy, but like, Blake Corum was a huge part of their offense for so long, and he definitely got the rushing touchdown record like for Michigan. This time, this time of the season is always kind of like scary a little bit because you see a lot of injuries just because it's the last part of the season. Like it's like the very end, and that's when like at least for these football players, like they're just worn. They're just worn out. Oh, the ball came out. I think Washington recovered that. Oh my God. Washington recovers the football on the first play of this Texas drive. Unbelievable. Because Washington punches it out of the running back's grip. And then as soon as it falls, like five Huskies were right on top of it. They were right on top of it. And they're gonna be right by the Texas end zone. Yeah. They're on Texas's 33-yard line already. Faked, yeah, so they faked it on the outside. Long pass outside. Caught by Westover. Yeah, he was pretty tightly covered. But I mean, you gotta cover him tighter though. I mean, with Penix, like Penix is a very accurate thrower, so I mean, you've gotta have even like the coverage has to be better than perfect when you're covering a sharpshooter like Penix. All right, Washington runs the ball. They run it up the middle. They get about a 5-6 yard gain. They're in the red zone. But it's still going to be second down and either 4 or 5. Wow. Penix is 18 for 21 on completions. All right, toss it behind him. Washington on that play gains a couple extra yards there. Penix pitched it back to Johnson. All right, so now Washington is on the Texas 7-yard line. It is currently 3rd down, 3 yards. Washington, they're going to be going for the touchdown on this next play. They choose to run it. Oh, and Texas defense gets a big stop there. That was a loss of about 4 yards right there. Oh, no. I'm kind of surprised Washington didn't decide to throw it. And I'm surprised he went across. I mean, there's a gap. There's a clean gap right down the middle. Let's see if Washington goes for this. I am very curious to see if Washington goes for this one. But I am very curious to see if Washington does end up going for it. Just because, I mean, the past few plays, they have been going for it. So, I mean, they've been stopped, but they've also converted on 4th down. Oh, this is 4th and kind of long, so I don't know. They might just go for the field goal. But I think they might be scared that it'll cost them the game if they go for the field goal instead of the touchdown. I don't know. I mean, Washington's been playing pretty aggressive on the offensive end, so I don't think they're not going to go for it. What? Huh. That is so cool. They're making like AI helmets now for football. So that way coaches can communicate. Except they do it digitally, like on an iPad. So they don't use signals and they don't even like speak in the microphone. They just press a button of what they want. And then it goes into the player's little eye thing right here. It'd be cool if they actually had that. Like, that's an actual thing. Well, I would assume the Allstate Sugar Bowl would be brought to you by Allstate. I missed the FSU war chant. Oh, okay. It looks like Washington is setting up for the field goal right now. Ooh. Washington's kicker is like 76%. It's 4th and 5. Honestly, Washington probably could have gone for it. They just throw a dart right down the middle. But, they get the kick. They get the 3 points. It's now a 10-point game between Washington and Texas. Honestly, 3 points after forcing a turnover is good. Like, that's good. That's good. I mean, it's not ideal. A touchdown is always preferred, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, Washington got more points on the board. The only thing Texas can do now is just close the gap. They can't tie it anymore. So this might end up being a good thing for Washington in a sense that they're going to be able to separate themselves more. And it's going to be a little bit harder for Texas to come back. Right. Ball's kicked. And the kicker muffed the kick a little bit, but he recovered it. He gets to the 20-yard line. That could have been really bad. I mean, I mainly say that in the sense that Michigan's kicker muffed, or not kicker, returner muffed 2 kicks in the game against Alabama, and that almost cost them. So all right, Texas runs it right up the middle, converts, and the runner goes down at the 36, at the Texas 36-yard line. It was a really good run. They ran it around the outside. Oh, and they find another gap. Texas runs the ball again. They get about a 5-yard gain. All right, it's 2nd and 5. The ball's at Texas's 40 and a half yard line. But Texas gets called for a false start, so they're going to get set back a little bit. Okay, they're set back 5 yards. So they're going to be at the 35 and a half yard line. Oh, yeah, that was a big flinch right there. All right, so that 5-yard gain that Texas had goes back, and it is now 2nd and 10. They do a quick little short pass, and they get 6 yards on that play, I think. It looks like 6. Okay, yeah, 5-yard gain. It's 3rd and 5. Sorry, they were just playing the one song from the end scene of The Phantom Menace, which is... No, not The Phantom Menace, The New Hope for Star Wars. I've never heard that played by a band at a football game. Oh! Gets blitzed. That Washington defense just absolutely blitzed Ewers. So now it is 4th and 5. Texas is going to punt the ball. All right, so he punts it a little short. It goes down about the 19-yard line. Goes down Washington's 19-yard line. This Washington defense tonight has been lights out for the most part, minus the 3 touchdowns. But I mean, they've been lights out when it's like at very important moments of the game. Forcing that turnover was huge for the Washington defense. All right, so while there's this lovely commercial break, let's look at the NFL playoff picture while we're here. All right. So after last week, the playoff picture changed a little bit. I'm a little annoyed by it because the Lions, in my opinion, they should have beat the Cowboys. That call was BS. Lions should have, or no. Yeah, no. They could have had the number 1 seed. Like, that's how much that call affected the game. The Lions could have had the number 1 or the number 2 seed over Dallas. But currently, the AFC has 3 available playoff spots, and the NFC only has 2. And the current locks for the AFC are the Ravens, Dolphins, Chiefs, and Browns. So we're still looking to see who is going to win the AFC South to clinch that number 4 spot, and also the other 2 wildcard spots. For the NFC, there's only 2 playoff spots available. The NFC West, NFC East, and NFC North all have their conference champions in the Niners, Cowboys, and Lions. Those 3 teams have a spot. The Eagles clinched a wild card spot despite their loss to the Cardinals, and they've had it for a while. And the Rams, after their win against the New York Giants, they clinched the number 6 spot. So we're waiting to see who is going to take the number 7 and number 4 spots in the NFC. I think the Saints are probably going to take the number 4 spot just because of the Bucs' loss. The Bucs' loss and the Falcons' loss as well. So the Saints look like the Saints are in a very good position to have the number 4 spot. The number 7 spot, it's looking like it could be the Packers. Like, they're the most likely people to get it. They play the Bears. The Bears have been on fire lately. They just absolutely crushed the Falcons. So, yeah, we'll get back to this. The game just came back on. All right, Penix does mid-range pass down the middle. He converts. All right, Washington is currently at their own 30-yard line. It looks like they're about to do another pass play. Oh, Penix escapes the pocket, slides. 6. That wasn't 6. That was like 8. That was more than 6. That was more than 6. That is a lie. Oh well. All right, let's see. They do another pass play. Oh, wow. Reaching catch. Reaching catch by the tight end. Yeah. That catch was made by Jack Westover. Just absolute athleticism when he was reaching for that. All right, Washington runs the ball. They convert on the first down. they get about an extra yard or two as in addition to that. In addition to the first down. Oh wow, Washington has more than 10 minutes of possession against Texas. They have almost 26 minutes of possession, while Texas has just over 15 minutes. And in a playoff game like this, time of possession is huge. All right, so Jinze, the wide receiver, catches it. He's just shy of the first down line, though, so it's going to be like 2nd and 2. 2nd and 1. Oh, even better for Washington. Okay, they're reviewing the play. That's a completed pass. We don't even need to go into that. But for the playoff picture, the teams for the AFC that are in the hunt are the Jags, the Bills, and the Colts. I don't think that's really a surprise right now. In the bubble are the Texans and Steelers. I think out of those two, the Texans are more likely to make it in than the Steelers. With C.J. Stroud back, the Texans are probably in a better spot to make it into the hunt and maybe even to the playoffs if the teams above them lose. The only problem though for the Texans is that two of the 3 teams that are in the hunt are also in the AFC South, the Jags and the Colts. So they need the Colts and the Jags to lose their games in order to sneak into the playoffs. Bills are probably going to make it. They've been hot for a while, and if they beat the Dolphins, then they're a sure thing. Yeah, right now there's an ad. They're just reviewing the play, so there's nothing exciting going on at this moment. I already talked a little bit about the NFL. I actually want to talk a little bit about college basketball. Let's look at the rankings. I imagine there's been a decent amount of chaos with Oklahoma's loss and FAU's loss as well. So Purdue is ranked number 1 somehow. Kansas is ranked number 2. Houston's 3. UConn is up to 4. Currently, UConn has a 0-2 record on the road. That is not good for them. And Purdue is also 0-1 on the road as well. That's not very good either for top 4 teams. All right, we're back to the game. Penix is a short pass to the outside, and they convert the 1 yard and then some more. He goes down at the 35. Washington is in range for another field goal, but I don't think they want to settle for a field goal this time. Yeah, no, I'm not really sure if they should be called Huskies. I mean, with the amount of time they've been throwing the ball in the air. Michael Penix has completed all 11 of his passes so far this quarter. So, and not anymore. Now he's 11-12. So he should be at 27-30, I think, if I'm thinking about this correctly. He should be 27-30, which is still good, but all right, let's see. Let's see what happens on this play. 2nd and 10. They're at Texas's 36. Penix runs it up the middle. He gets the first down, and he goes down about the Texas 22-yard line. Although when he went down, he didn't slide down. He did get hit, but not hard enough to where it would have a bad impact on the Huskies this game. Washington runs the ball. They gain no yards on the play, so it is now 2nd and 10 again. It might be setting in for Texas that they might be losing this game. Penix has a short pass to the outside, gains about 5 yards. Gains 5 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 on this play. All right, so Washington is now on the Texas 18-yard line. If they want to convert, they have to get to the 13. All right, the third quarter is concluded, so there's now going to be a commercial break. Let's go back to the college football rankings. Oh, I just noticed that Oklahoma is at 11 somehow. They're on a winning streak after losing to North Carolina. North Carolina cracks into the top 10. So does Kentucky. Tennessee is number 5. Duke's at 14. Memphis is at 15. Florida Atlantic fell to 17 after losing to Florida Gulf Coast on the road. And that, I believe, was an in-conference match. So that's not good for Florida Atlantic. But they did have a strong win against Arizona in Vegas, so they're still going to stay in the top 25. Baylor's at 18, James Madison at 19, Texas at 20, Wisconsin at 21, Ole Miss at 22. I'm kind of surprised, but they are 13-0, so I guess they deserve to be there. Providence is at 23. Providence is kind of an underrated team, in my opinion. But yeah, they're 0-1 on the road, which isn't great. They're 11-2, so one of the losses was at one of the invitationals. And then to round out the top 25, you've got Gonzaga and Auburn. Illinois at 9th. This is kind of an interesting set of rankings. I feel like normally you see a lot of Big Ten teams that make it into the you see a lot of Big Ten teams that make it into March Madness and into the rankings. But this year you only see Purdue, Illinois, and Wisconsin. You only see 3 right now. And instead, you're seeing a lot more Big 12 teams instead. You're seeing Kansas, you're seeing Houston, you're seeing Oklahoma, they're transitioning into the SEC, but still they're a Big 12 team this year. You've got BYU, you've got Baylor, you've got Texas. That's 6 out of the top 25 teams that are in the Big 12 that are here. SEC has, I believe, more than the Big Ten as well, with Tennessee, Kentucky. I guess you can count Oklahoma if you want. And Auburn. Actually, no, they have the same amount as the Big Ten. They have 3 teams. And then you've got the one Mountain West team. You've got an AAC team in here in Memphis. And we're back. We're back to the football game. All right, let's see what Washington does here on this play. It looks like they're setting up for another passing play. They've got two receivers on both sides of the ball. Oh. Oh. Washington gets called for a false start. Wow, that's only the second penalty for them? That's crazy. Okay. Okay, it looks like Washington's still going to run the same play. Or at least they have it set up the same way. So let's see what they do here. First play of the fourth quarter. All right, they're setting up for a pass. It's a deep pass. Oh, and it's overthrown. It's 4th and 10. I think Washington's going to go for the field goal again. Grady Gross is back on the field for another field goal. If he makes it, he extends the lead to 13 for Washington. This one's just slightly further back from the previous one that he did. He got it in. Oh, but there's a flag on the play. Oh, there's holding. The ref's microphone isn't working, but he was doing the signal for holding. Oh, offsides, never mind. Okay, so it was offside on Texas, but they're going to decline the penalty. But Washington declines the penalty, and they're taking the 3 points. So the score is now 34-21 Washington, with still a lot of game to play. So only 9 seconds have been played in the fourth quarter. So, oh, Quinn Ewers is not doing too hot tonight. He is 10 for 20 on his throws. You know, maybe they were warming up Arch to maybe put fear into Washington's defense. I don't know. Maybe there's probably some kind of tactic behind it. All right, Washington does a short kick return. Oh, the returner muffled it again, and he goes down at the 15-yard line. 16. Excuse me. 16-yard line. Washington special teams knows what they're doing. Oh yeah, that's right. Ewers took a pretty big hit earlier on in the game, so they were thinking about putting Arch in if Ewers was hurt. But he seems fine. He's back on the field, so hopefully nothing worse happens. Oh, Texas runs. Kind of sneaks through the gaps. There's tiny little gaps, but he kind of snuck through all of it. I want to say it was a 4-yard gain. 5-yard gain. Arch has his helmet on now, so they might bring him in. All right, they're setting up for Texas setting up for a throw, deep throw. Media day. That is low-key disrespectful, though, to Ewers, I think. All right, Ewers does a short pass down the middle. Another pass to Sanders. He converts for the first down. I think they should be in Washington territory right now. All right, Texas is doing another throw. Oh, short pass on the outside. Oh, they convert, and they are in. Oh, it came out again. The ball came out. Oh. I might have to see that again. Let's look. Oh. That ball was out well before he went to the ground. I think Washington might have gotten the ball back again. It looks like the ball came out when the receiver ran into the tight end. The ball it got stuck to the tight end's back. I bet Washington challenges that if they can. I don't know, because the ball was coming out well before he went down, but it looked like it was kind of going back into his possession a little bit. But he didn't really have control over it when he was going down. It wasn't really in his. He didn't really have a handle on it when he was going down. It was really loose in his hands. So I don't know if that call's gonna stand. How many ads is Patrick Mahomes in? Patrick Mahomes is in like every single ad. I swear. What else can I talk about during the commercial breaks? I already talked a little bit about I talked about the Alabama-Michigan game during the Twitch stream. It got taken down. Ugh. And then earlier I was talking about college basketball and the NFL. Those are really the hot topics right now. NFL and college football. I follow swimming pretty thoroughly. And then, of course, right now, college football, which we are watching right now. So. Okay. Yeah. Yep. It got called a turnover. Washington recovered the ball in a fumble. Yeah. Washington recovered it. First down, Washington. But they're all the way back at their own 24-yard line. So they still have a little ways to go. Oh. Deep throw by Penix, but it is thrown to the outside. Incomplete, so it is 2nd and 10. He had so much time, too. I mean, it looked like Texas had good coverage on all the receivers. Penix had to escape the pocket. He didn't really have anywhere to run. He escaped the pocket through the back and the outside, not up the middle like he has been. So let's see what happens here on this play. All right, they're going for another pass. A deep throw. Deep. Oh, that's definitely pass interference. That is a pass interference textbook. He jumped straight into him. Yeah. Yeah. That was total PI. He escaped the coverage. Corner comes back. And then just tackled him before he could get the ball. And I mean, the ref instantly threw out the flag because the ball hit the Washington receiver. So the Washington receiver was going to get that ball. So. All right, Washington is now at their own 39-yard line. Oh. Oh my God, what? That was crazy. So they pitched it back, and then they pitched it back again. And then they pitched it back again. And then they pitched it back to Penix. But it ended up not working out. It's 2nd and 10. If that works, though. If that worked. I don't think I've ever seen it pitched back 4 times. I might be using the wrong word. I'm not sure if pitched is the right word, but that's the word I'm using. Oh! So now 3rd and 10. Penix threw it. It went right in his hands, but the Texas defender knocks it out. Hit the ground. Marked as incomplete. Let's see what Washington does on this play. I'm surprised they didn't run it on the first one, even. Or even a short pass. They've been trying to do deep balls. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't get too cocky if I was them. So there's no gain there. It is 4th and 10. Washington's going to have to punt the ball. Yeah, Texas definitely seemed a little bit irritated there. All right, so Washington's going to punt it. I mean, they might get a turnover here if the receiver muffs it, but he doesn't. He doesn't muff it. Oh. Oh my God. How am I just now realizing that I put Cotton Bowl in the description? Why? Why have I done this to myself? I just... Oh my god. Why? Is there a description? No. Okay. We're fine. I think it was in the old one. In the stream that I tried to do for the first YouTube stream that I tried to do. That didn't really end well for me, so... Oh my word. Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm looking at the lives that I have. It for some reason says that there's one upcoming. But the title, actually there's a title for 2 of them, is the Cotton Bowl Watch Party. When it is the Oh! It's been a long day. It's been a long day. That's all I can say. It's been a long day. That's so funny. That's just hilarious. I'm sorry. I don't normally make errors like this. If only I had a Dos Equis, then I could do a Dos Equis ad. Yeah, I am still frustrated that Twitch booted me off. I had finally broken 20 viewers. I had 25 viewers on the stream. All right, so Texas is all the way back at their own 28. They run the ball. They get about 3 yards on that play. They get about 3 yards. 3 yards, not too bad. Oh. False start by Texas. Tenth penalty. Sheesh. I mean, seeing the penalties for Texas doesn't really surprise me all too much. I mean, if I just looking back on their game against Alabama, they were back and forth on the penalties. They would gain yards and then they would get hit with the penalty. Then they'd gain more yards and then they'd get hit with the penalty again. And then they get more yards and then they'd get hit with the penalty. But this time, in this game, when they're getting hit with the penalty, they're not gaining the yards back as efficiently as when they played Alabama. And there we go. Quinn Ewers just got sacked for about a 3-yard loss. It's like they say, eventually the penalties are going to come and bite you in the butt. And that is what happened. Now, if they didn't have the penalty, that sack, it probably would have been 2nd and 8. So it would have been a little more manageable. But right now, they're at 2nd and 13. Do a short pass. All right, okay, so they get the yardage back on that play. It's 3rd down, though. Oh, that's not good. All right, so now it's 3rd and 5. And it's commercial break again. Commercial break again. Maybe not a commercial break. It's just I don't know. All right, so Dexter's off the field now. He's the one who took the short pass and ran it to get Texas to 3rd and 5 for this drive. He's probably not going to come back on the field for the rest of the game, but we'll see what happens. Oh, deep pass by Ewers. Worthy goes down at the Washington 15. After Washington trying to be a little cheeky on their last drive, now Texas is all fired up and they're ready to come back. Ewers does a little bit of a short pass. He gets that's 80 caught the ball. So he's on offensive. So the player that Ewers threw to is an offensive lineman. But he got Texas to the 10-yard line of Washington. So they convert here. Oh, okay, it's 3rd and 4 now. They almost scored there on that throw, but it was a little too low, I think. Yeah, no. Not too low, but it was kind of it was thrown a little late. Yeah, this is one of those instances where Texas is going to have to go for it on 4th down if it was 4th down. But they convert. It is now 1st and goal, and he goes out about the 4-yard line. The 3-yard line, even better for Texas. Texas runs it in again. They gain a yard. They gain about a yard. Maybe a yard and a half. I mean, if Washington wants to use up as much time on the clock, they've got to make Texas work for this touchdown. Texas is sitting pretty at Washington's 1-yard line right now. Oh, that's caught. Yeah, that's a touchdown. So they fake run it. And Quinn Ewers throws it nice and high for his receiver. And he catches it right on the outside of the end zone. That vertical is impressive. He just floated in the air. I'm kind of surprised Texas didn't go for the 2-point conversion on that one. And they had a lot of momentum going into that drive, and make it an even closer game. I mean, if they got the 2-point conversion, it would have been a 5-point game. When am I working tomorrow? I have to be up kind of early, not too early, but early enough to where I'm gonna call it early. Okay, yeah. So it's new. Okay, it's not bad. It's noon to 4. It's noon to 4. I'll be fine. I'll probably be up earlier though. Well, I mean, I should be. Huh. Looking at YouTube's analytics in comparison to Twitch's analytics, it's quite interesting. They do analytics very differently. Ugh. What? No. Yeah, I cannot wait to get my Twitch back. That is all I have to say. Cannot wait to get my Twitch privileges back from Twitch. I just need to figure out a way to stream it better to where it doesn't go against the violations. Apparently I was. I'm not surprised they flagged it though, just because of how big this game is. So. All right, Texas is kicking it off. It's a long kick, but it looks like Washington is not going to return it. So they're going to take the touchback here. Feed me. All right, let's see what Washington does on this drive. They look very condensed right now. Oh! He avoids the pressure, throws it outside, and they get a loss of a yard. So, yeah, it's gonna be 2nd and 10, I think, but there's a flag on the play. So, let's just see. It looks like it might be against Texas. Oh. Oh, okay, so they just threw the flag and took it back? Oh, so that penalty would have been on Washington. Ooh. All right, so it's 2nd and 11. Nice pass there. It's going to be 3rd and 2. All right, let's see what Washington does here. They're 2 and 8 for 3rd downs. It's not very good. I'm kind of curious to see if they run it in. They haven't run it in a while. Nope. Nice short pass. That took 2 seconds. Nice quick 2-second play. Get the 1st down. No turnovers. He goes down about his own 38-yard line on that play. Short pass the outside. He gets through the Texas defenders and makes it into Texas territory and converting for the 1st down. Jeez. Oh my God. That was almost incomplete, but he caught that with his fingertips. He pulled that away from the ground. It was inches from the ground. There's only 5 minutes left. If Washington scores on this drive, then it's probably over for Texas. Washington runs the ball, and they gain about 5 yards. I think. Maybe 6. Maybe 6. 6, yeah, 6. Oh, okay, actually 7, because it's on the screen. It says it's 2nd and 3. All right, so Washington, I wonder if they're going to use as much time on the play clock as possible. They have 10 seconds. Nope. Oh! Washington's wide receiver core is just too much. It is too much. They are amazing. And Penix just drops it right on Adunde. Damn. All right, it's 1st and goal already. All right, yeah, that time they let the clock go all the way down. All right, so Penix pitched. He kind of pitched it off to the outside a little bit. Nice little short run. Gained maybe 3 yards. Maybe. It's looking like... Okay, yeah, so they did gain about 2 yards on that play. All right, pitches it out again. Oh, but this time the Texas defense comes in with a big stop and puts them back. Puts the Washington offense back at the 10-yard line. All right, so Texas right now is going to start using their timeouts to try and hold on to as much time as they can. So that way, next drive they have a better chance at scoring and making the game close. Maybe coming back. Honestly, this game could go on forever. I would not mind if this game just went on forever. I have really enjoyed watching this game so far. You know, if Steve Sarkisian loses this game, then two Alabama coaches, the head coach. Oh, I guess it depends on if you consider an analyst a coach. I don't know. But two people from Alabama losing in the same day. Very interesting. All right, so Washington's going for another field goal. Texas, like their defense, when they need to, they get the stop. They make some big plays, but I mean, I think they need to be making those big plays earlier on. And Washington gets the field goal. Score is now 28-37, Washington. There's 2:40 left on the clock, so Texas still has a shot. If they get into the end zone, they're going to get that 6 points. And that'll put them at hold on. Yeah, they were at 28. So that would put them at 34. If they get the 2-point conversion, then they'd be at 36. And I don't think that'll be quite enough for Texas to take the lead. I don't think. Hold on. Yeah. So the score is 20-37. So even if Texas scored and got the 2-point conversion, they'd still be one behind Washington. And the score would end up being 36-37. So Texas is going to have to move down the field real quick if they want a chance to maybe take it to overtime or maybe sneak away with the win. But it's a bit of a long shot right now. The game is not over. There is still plenty of time. But I mean, since it is looking like it's going to be Washington versus Michigan, I think that is going to be an interesting matchup just because of, I mean, those two teams are completely different from each other. They're like opposites. I mean, you look at it, you've got Washington, very pass heavy offense. You know, like they've got a good defense there, but it's not like the highlight of their that's not really what you think about. But with Michigan, like you think about their defense, their lockdown defense. Oh. All right, the return. This time he did not muff the kick return. He makes it to the 26-yard line. Washington's got a lot of people at the front line on this play. Oh, I think he had. I think he got that. Yeah, he got that. All right, so Texas is now at their own 36-yard line. Clock's winding down. 2:11, 2:10. Ewers is running out of the pocket. Runs, he gets first down and runs outside to stop the clock at 2:04. And he gets the first down. He got the first down. All right. Texas is at their own 51-yard line right now. Wait, why is the clock still running down? What? That should have stopped the clock. Okay. Texas still has 2 timeouts to use, but Ewers does a deep pass, gets it to Sanders. They get the first down. All right, Texas is now at Washington's 31-yard line. So they're in field goal range. You can't take too much time. There's a flag on the play. Quinn Ewers runs out of bounds. Couple yards shy of the first down. But I think he did that because it's probably going to be a free play. So Texas is probably going to get the first down. I mean, that's not necessarily a good thing, though, either. Oh. Okay, so there's a 10-yard penalty. But it's at the end of the run, so where is that going to put Texas? I think that should put them very close to the red zone. It looks like his knee hit his knee hit a defender's knee. All right. It's 1:24 left on the clock. Texas used up a lot of time on those past couple plays. If they want any chance at winning, they're going to have to move the ball faster. All right, so Texas is now at Washington's 13-yard line. All right, the clock stopped. Oh, now it's back. Okay. All right, that was about 6-yard gain, second down. Clock is at 1:19. And it stopped at 1:19 because he ran out of bounds. So 2nd and 4. All right, if I was Texas, I would go for it right here. Just get in the end zone right away. Waste no time. Can't waste any time. Oh. All right. So there's incomplete pass. 1:15 left on the clock. It's now 3rd and 4. This is going to be interesting here. Oh. All right, so Texas is going to go for a field goal here. Washington defense came through big. They batted the pass down. So it resulted in Texas having to make a play on 4th and 4. If they didn't convert, then the game would have been over right there. But this field goal gives them a shot. They can try for the onside kick, and then if they recover it, then they're in a very great position to take the lead. Just take it right out from under Washington. You know, game is not over yet. It is not over. It ain't over till it's over. That's what they say. It ain't over till it's over. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, they were the only undefeated team in the Pac-12. I would hope that they were the winningest program in the Pac. All right. Wait, you can have 2 kickers on the field at the same time in football? Huh. This is news to me. He's 49. He does not look 49. He looks younger than 49. Oh, wow. Last time Texas had an onside recovery kick was in 2020. So, oh my God. It looks like Washington got it. It's not over. It's not over. Washington could make a mistake on the offensive end of the ball. Could result in Texas intercepting it or causing Washington to fumble it. There's still time. There is still time. First thing Washington needs to do, though, they need to make a play and then have the clock run down. They do a little run play. Lasts about 3 seconds. But Texas calls a timeout, so it's still going to stay at 106. Yeah. No, they know what they're doing. That's why they did that. All right, Washington runs the ball again, right down the middle. Just using up some time on the clock. Texas is going to use their last timeout here. Clock is currently at 1:02. This comparison is crazy. Penix almost has double the yards that Quinn Ewers has. Completion percentage is way better. 29 for 38 versus like 21 for 34. Oh, he's not gonna. He's Penix is close to Joe Burrow's record for most passing yards, but honestly, he might get that against Michigan. Maybe. Depends. All right, now here, I think Washington's going to want to get the first down here just to solidify it. That way they can just take their knees and or just do that too. That works. So they do a run play. There is no gain. They didn't gain any yards, but the clock is running out. They have 40 seconds for huddle, but there's an injury on the play. So the clock stops at 47 seconds. This is probably the best thing that could have happened for Texas. A, because the clock would have ran out to, like they said 15 seconds-ish. Would have ran all the way down to that, and Washington would have just taken another knee. And B, the clock, like, Washington's going to have to punt the ball because it's fourth down. And there's 47 seconds left on the clock. So right, yeah. So Washington is set up to punt right now. It's kind of crazy that they're punting it. They're at Texas's 39-yard line, and they're punting it. So I mean, they're kind of close to Texas's end zone. If I was the punter, I'd punt it as high as possible. Just take up as much time. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait, they just moved the clock back. All right, so now it's 4th and 10. The clock went from 47 to 50, so I guess they reset the play clock. So now Texas has more time on the clock to score. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, man. $15. Oh, my God. Why would you do that? Oh, yeah. He hit him. Like, he hit him before he caught it. Oh, my God. Is Washington throwing at this point? Are they throwing the game? Yeah, good luck. Well, it has to be quick. No, the receivers need to move, move, move. If they want to win, they have to move it. They're in position to win now. Maybe. I mean, Texas is on their own 31-yard line. So it's kind of a long shot. But they need to move the ball. What are they doing? It was right in front of his face. Oh my God, they're really playing the Avengers theme song right now. They're really going to... Now Texas is going to choke this away? Wow. Unreal. Obviously, Texas is going to throw it. Deep ball by Ewers. He caught it. Whittington caught it. They're in Washington territory. I didn't get to see how far. Oh my God. Texas can win this game. This is not over. Oh, almost picked off. Almost picked off. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. Oh my God. Another injury. That's going to stop the clock again for Texas. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, quite literally on their heels. They're making a bunch of stupid mistakes at the end of the game. Now they're in position to lose. Oh my God. This is wild. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens here. Snaps. He throws. He caught it. Oh, they marked that inbounds? I need to see this. Hold up. No. He only had 1 foot in. He's not in. Oh, yeah, no. I don't know. Okay. So reviewing the catch now. It's 1st and 10. They're at Washington's 12-yard line now. No. No, that's a catch. That's a catch. It's a catch. He kept his hands on it. It's a catch. Let's see what happens here. It's gonna stand. Yeah. It's a catch. So Texas, with 15 seconds left, is at Washington's 12-yard line. It is 1st and 10. Uh-oh. Washington takes another timeout. They use their last timeout of the game. This is freaking crazy. My God. Yeah, no, it's like I said earlier. That injury was the best thing that could have happened for Texas. Look at where they're at now versus before that injury. They're in a position to win the game. What? Okay, so they do a short pass and lose a yard. So now it's 2nd and 11. Not really sure what the idea was with that play. He did a short pass to the outside when he was covered. Didn't really make any sense. Luckily for them, no time's running off the clock. They lost 5 seconds on that play, though, which is not good. They snap. Deep throw to the end zone, and it's overthrown. 5 seconds left on the clock. It's 3rd and 11. Oh, my God. So if Texas had scored 10 seconds ago, they would have won. Because they would have had time to get the PAT off. Now they're not going to have time to get the PAT off. If they score here and the clock strikes 0, then it goes to overtime. Oh, and he gets blitzed. The clock struck 0. And Texas has lost. But both teams think that there's 1 second left on the clock. So there should be time for one more play. .1 second. Okay, so Texas is not, they're not out yet. But Ewers just gets blitzed. He backed up a little too far out of the pocket. All right, it's 4th and 11. There's 1 second left. They snap. He throws it up. It's incomplete. Washington. Okay, now Washington wins. What a game. Texas just clawed their way back and almost stole the game from Washington. But now the championship game is set. It is Michigan versus Washington. The M versus the upside down M. Offense versus defense. Yeah, no, if Washington doesn't make those stupid mistakes that they did the last, 40 seconds of the game, at least on the defensive end, they'll beat Michigan no problem. But I don't know. That game's going to be very close. I think Michigan's defense is a little tougher than Texas's, so that'll be a very interesting game. And if you think about it, since Washington is going to be joining the Big Ten next year, it's going to set precedent for next year and future years for the Big Ten. It's almost like a future Big Ten Conference championship, if you think about it. All right, well, I'm tired, and I need to go to bed because I have work tomorrow. So, thank you all for coming. I wish could have done this on Twitch. It's a little bit better on Twitch, in my opinion. It's just a little easier to do. At least the streaming platform that I use to stream to YouTube TV, it doesn't work as well with YouTube as it does Twitch. At least just from my experience. So, yeah, that's why I'm want to get my Twitch back. But it'll be back in a couple days. It'll be back in time for the college football playoff, for the championship. That will be a very fun game to stream, for sure. Anyways, good night, and I am gonna, I think next week, I'm not sure when I'm gonna be filming for the episode next week. It's a little hard to say, just because I haven't planned that far just yet, so we'll get there. I'll let you guys know next time, when I'm recording, when I publish the next episode. Anyways, in the meantime, Discord has been kind of dead. I want to try to incorporate Discord more into the episodes. I have a public forum chat on the Discord, the link is in it's in the link tree, and the link tree is in all the episodes. So just find an episode, and there you go. And that should be, you'll be able to find the episode there. Or not the episode, you'll be able to find the Discord there. You just can like put topics up there. You can, we can debate on there. Like I don't know. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what exactly I want to do with the Discord, but there is several things that I have in mind, like with debating, maybe incorporating it into the live stream and having like people join on a call for a little bit or something, just like a live debate kind of thing, almost like a radio talk show type deal. But yeah, everything is still kind of like in the works. So I'll try to keep you guys updated as best I can. So good night, and I'll see you all next week for the college football playoff championship game.